1, 2, 3, clap.
I missed the clap entirely. There's one.
Fuck. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, clap. Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast. Over there in Scotland, missing the clap completely and stopping a YouTube live video, that is Brogan Hastings.
And over there in Australia, forgetting to share sound so I can hear what's going on, it's Wayne Giovanazzi.
You don't need any other sounds besides the sultry tones of the Wayne Geo experience.
I do if I need to clap!
Yeah, but whatever. You missed this one and you had the sound. Wait, did you?
I did.
And then we did another one? I can't remember. See, look, we've only just started this episode and I can't remember what we've talked about.
It's already a mess.
Are we recording? We're recording. Yep. Cool. It's fucking hot.
It's fucking cold here.
Is it snowing? Has it been snowing and you've not been giving me snow updates? I tell you, Hastings. Fucking tell you. If I had been, I would have been sad.
We've not had snow. It's just been very cold and windy.
What about sleet or ice?
Not really.
Okay, good. So it's been all right driving your new car on the roads then?
I don't have a new car yet.
It sounds like there's a story, or is it just an update? Kind
of. Well, I ordered my car in September, and they were like, yeah, it'll be a couple of months, and we're now into...
So November then?
Yeah. I was expecting it. They were like, it'll be here before the end of the year. We're now almost into March, and I still hadn't heard anything. I tried to phone them on Friday, no, that's not true. They'd phoned me a couple of weeks ago and said, it's now you with the fucking tattoos, what do you want?
Are you already paying for it?
No.
Okay, that's fine then.
So I got a phone call a couple of weeks ago and they were like, yeah, it'll be here by the 9th. You'll be able to pick it up that Saturday, or it'll be here between the 9th and the 12th. So you'll be able to either pick up that Saturday or the next Saturday. Mm-hmm. The next Saturday was, has been and gone. And I'm like,
yes, I'm aware of how time flows, even though physicists are saying it doesn't exist.
What I meant was that Saturday's come and gone without any update. There was no phone call, there was nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
So I tried to phone them on Friday to be like, what the fuck is going on? Couldn't get through to them. I ended up driving down to the garage yesterday.
Oh, down to the lot. Angry pants on? Well, because
I was talking to Mum about it, and the more we talked about it, the angrier I was getting. Because I'm like, because obviously the price of my car will change. Mm. So it's like, am I going to be... Yeah, and I'm going to be like, I'm already needing to pay more anyway, because it's a different car. The price have all gone up. But am I going to have to pay more than what I was told at the start because of a 6-month delay on their part?
You should have... Have you signed a contract with the price?
Yes, but the price is dependent on the trade-in value of my car.
So your trade-in value drops?
Yes.
That's on them. That's on them. Yeah,
so,
fuck them.
Yeah, so I was getting more and more annoyed, and obviously because I haven't put in a service. I haven't put it in for a service, which was due in October. Yeah. Because they told me, there's no point, you'll have your car soon.
So they're going to look at your logbook and be like, well, you missed a service, so that makes your trading go down.
No, they already know that, thankfully. But okay. But I basically went in there being like, I want to cancel this car, just put my car in for a service, just fucking get it over and done with.
Yeah.
And I went
walk out. Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh yeah, no, how are you? All good. And I'm like, fine. Like, well, got some good news, your car's here. And I'm like, I want to cancel the car. Went, oh, okay. Yep. Oh, okay, can I ask why? And I'm like, well, apart from the fact that the registration changes over in a couple of weeks, so my car's going to look 6 months old, I'm just scunnered with the whole process. I'm just over it.
If my car is there right now, how come I didn't have a text message 2 minutes before walking in saying my fucking car was here?
Yeah. So apparently he was off on Friday, and that's why. Because I'd made several phone calls. I tried to phone the garage directly. I ended up going through people.
One guy was off. He's the only guy that can fucking call you and say that, hey, this large piece of machinery that you could kill a person with is here for you now.
Well, not only that, it was in yesterday, and I got down to the garage about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, and you didn't think, like, surely if you've been off and you know that somebody's been waiting almost 6 months for a car, that's like one of the first things you do is like make sure you email that person to say, we've got it. So I was really pissed off about that. Bearing in mind, when I ordered the car, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the car. I haven't seen a version of the car. I've seen what's online.
No. Yeah.
So, to me, like, my payments were going up anyway, and I was like, I'm going to be paying more money for a car that I don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'll like it. So So he went out and he had to look at my car, and he does the whole... I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really, really pissed off with this place. I am not buying another car from them. But the way it is... So he had to look at my... He's like, oh, we're taking a loss on this, but so we can bring you up to almost...
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. So I am having to pay more than what was originally advertised, but by like £7.
Okay.
So I'm not too upset about that. I'm annoyed, but I'm not too upset. It's not enough. It's not worth enough to, leave it out of spite, because that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, you would be doing what is known in the industry as a wane.
Yes, cutting off my nose to spite my face.
I mean, you got a car though that already works. So hang on, hang on. Yeah, what new car or not a new car? What the fuck is going on here? So I'm confused. So
the way my car stuff works is, I get a car on PCP. I get that car for 4 years, and then at the end,
drugs.
PCP payment car plan or something like that.
Cool. Not the drug.
So I get that car for 4 years. Mm-hmm. I can then pay an amount at the end of that term and keep that car.
Yep.
Or I can trade it in and reset the PCP plan.
Cool.
So, but what happens is sometimes if they've got deals on, they'll phone me before that.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say, we've got this deal and do you want to come and have a look at a car?
Yeah.
So that's usually what I do. I usually do it early. Right now, I'm coming up to year 3 with my current car.
Yes.
So next year, I would have to trade it in anyway.
Yeah.
And next year, it would have to get an MOT before it was traded in as well.
Yep.
So the value of my car will decrease regardless.
Yeah.
So
as it does.
It does. So honestly, it makes more sense to do it now while I'm getting a service plan added on.
So, okay. But still no new car in your possession right now.
It is not in my possession. So it literally came off the truck on Friday night.
Yeah.
So
but when you walked in, Mr. La-di-da, look at me, your car is here, but not available for you to take.
It says your car's arrived. So they still need to do stuff like registration documents and, it needs a valley because he took it out. And so and it was like covered in dirt, and he's like, "It's the dirt off the truck," and I'm like, "Yeah." From the transporting across wherever the fuck, it may have come from the docks of, I don't know if there's docks in London. It could have come from anywhere in the UK, whatever SO is registered.
Yeah.
So yes, I wouldn't have been able to take it away yesterday anyway. But I was like, look, I need to think about this. So I'm going to make him sweat for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I phoned my mum on the way home, and she's like, just get it. And I'm like, yeah. I said, it does make more sense to get the car, so I will pick it up on Saturday at the latest. I might pick it up after work during the week.
I'm scared to make this prediction because I don't want it to be true. But do you want to hear my prediction?
No.
Okay, I'm going to write it down right now.
Do you know what? No, just tell me, because it'll have me thinking about it forever.
You're going to turn up there. Hang on, I'm just closing shit. You're going to turn up, be like, okay, I'm here for my new car. They're going to be like, what? You said you didn't want it. We sold it.
No, because I phone him. Either I'm phoning him on Monday, or if he hasn't heard, he'll phone me.
Okay.
To confirm what the situation is. So I will phone him on Monday. I'm not just going to turn up and be like, give me my car.
Biatch. Yeah. Okay.
But if he's not there, he did say he was in on Monday, but if he's not there, I'll give them I will say, please pass this message on to the garage as a whole.
Yeah.
Get my fucking car ready.
Yeah.
No,
just because a fucking guy isn't there doesn't mean you can't get... oh, no, sorry. The person who you ordered your Big Mac from is on break right now. You can't have your Big Mac. That's not how shit works. Do you know what the worst thing is?
That's not even the person who dealt with my car in the first place. But she moved garages. She sold me she'd done the last 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah.
And she was great. Amy was great. She always sorted stuff out properly. But, yeah. So...
Cars are bullshit. I fucking hate everything to do with it.
Yep.
New, used, junkyard, scrap. It's all terrible.
Yep.
I thought I was in Scotland the other day.
Okay, why?
I was in a shop. I was in a gift shop. This gift shop was closing down. This might be why, because it's not Scotland, and they're selling socks. One pair of socks had puffins on it. Another pair of socks, Highland Coo. It's like, what the fuck? This is not right. And I'm like, I should buy these for Brogan. And I'm like, hang on. Brogan lives in Scotland. Brogan does not need these socks. I do not know Brogan's sock size.
From Australia.
Yeah, have some
Do you know what? The funny thing is, if I saw a pair of socks with kangaroos on, I would probably think, we need these.
Yep. I wore a pair of socks that I haven't worn before the other day. They were free. They came. Who sent them? What was it? I think it was. It's probably called something else. It is called something else in America. In the UK, it might be called something else. The RSPCA.
All right. Yeah, Royal Society for the Protection of.
Yeah. Whereas in America,
animals.
it's the AASPCA, whatever. Yeah. So they sent a thing to Kez's mum. Saying this is what's going on with the RSPCA, please donate, right? And there was a pair of socks in there with it as well. And I was like, if you're not having those socks, I'm taking them because they are little kitty socks. So they're only like ankle high though, which is weird because I wear like normal size socks, not like full pull-ups, but normal size socks.
Yeah.
But they've got little ears on the top of them as well, and a kitty face. Aww. So I wore them for the first time and it was very disorientating wearing different socks. I can only... It felt like I was wearing I was wearing nothing at all. Because I could feel the jeans on my like lower part where your leg makes your foot, your ankle, the higher part of the ankle. And I was like, This isn't right. It's like you've taken your phone and your wallet and switched pockets. It's just not right. It's... Have you ever done that?
No, but I put them both in the same pocket. That's...
Yeah.
Very disorientating.
Cheese bags. If you want to fuck around with yourself, right? If you want to cause yourself some trauma, try it. Try putting everything in one pocket or switch pockets. You'll have a hell of a day, I tell you. Yeah, like
free entertainment.
Yeah. So if you're in America, put your gun in your left pocket.
And your knife in your right.
Yeah, if you're Jacob.
If you're
nasty.
If you're nasty. Mr. Boots, if you're nasty.
Yeah. So yeah, the sock, I don't think I'll wear. I'll save them for special occasions, I think. If I know that I have to take my shoes off in front of people, I'm going to wear those socks. But the thing is, like, the ears, I feel like the ears should be on, like, the sides of the ankle, but instead they're in, like, at the front and back, so it doesn't feel right, because the face is on the side. So the ears, of course, are... No, wait.
Okay.
I'm confused myself. Either way, they're in the wrong spot. I feel like I should be able to pull them up from the sides, but I have to pull them up from the front and back by gripping the little ears.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I like socks with designs on. I have multiple Pikachu socks. Mm-hmm. I noticed this the other day. Once again, when I went for a skate, I was wearing Pikachu shirt, Pikachu socks. Had my Pikachu backpack. I don't really like Pokemon that much.
You don't. That's the thing that gets...
Yeah.
That's always surprises me about you.
Maybe Wayne just likes Pikachu. Not really.
You're just a fucking weirdo.
I don't know why. Yeah.
The aesthetic.
What I know that you... Was it last Christmas or the Christmas before? You did the Motu sock advent calendar.
That wasn't... I think that was Christmas 21.
No.
Actually, yeah.
21. Maybe that's what I meant. Either way. No.
I think it was Christmas 21 because I think it was before I went to Vegas for the first time.
Was it before we were talking to each other then? Possibly. And I just saw this on social media. I would not be paying attention to the Brogan Hastings social media back then, surely. I reckon it was 22. Christmas 22.
I genuinely don't think it was. Oh. I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah, 21.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But we did know each other in Christmas 21, so there is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I was not offended by the Brogan Hastings at this stage. Mm-hmm. Okay, got ya. So we had corrections department last episode, right?
Yeah.
One thing that we don't often expect is the complaints department.
Oh.
Yeah, the complaints department.
This you're doing this. This fucking cracks me up.
Complaints department. Now, this complaint comes from cheesebag listener Leanne Keegan, aka Wayne's mother. So this came via,
and I fucking laughed so much. I loved it.
This
love
came
this so
via
much.
direct message on Twitter. You can direct message us on Twitter as well, at NicePodBud. Now it says, I'm reading this verbatim, and they're going to hate this because I'm reading it verbatim. Small complaint. When you talk about Google, I feel like I need to have a pause every time I say Google because of this. Should I? I feel like I should have a pause every time I say Google, just because of what happens.
I don't even think you should be saying the G word. I think it should be Boogle or
I'm
Bongle.
saying it. Look, okay, we're going to read this whole thing verbatim. When you talk about Google, Google wants to talk back. You don't even have to say, hey, Google, and my car starts a convo. Obviously, said car is enjoying the podcast, but it takes minutes of trying to talk back to you until it finally gives up. Apparently, your fans come in all shapes and sizes. Please don't mention the G word.
I just think, I love this. I love the thought of you talking and saying the G word and just your mum's car just going,
For starters...
How can I help you? And they're going, not you, damn it.
Yeah, for starters, I'm not going to say the name of, like, one of the largest companies on Earth.
I do think we should just never say the G word again.
You think it's free advertising, don't you? So we shouldn't say it. All right.
I just think it's funnier to replace it with, like, Boogle or Bongle or something.
What was I saying today? In bonus content, I was proving that I don't even have to say it. I can say a word that sounds like it, like boodle, poodle.
Boodle, that was it.
Boodle, whatever it is. So yeah, look, ready? Boodle. If it just made your car try to think, that's a car problem. That's not an us problem.
It's just so funny to me. I genuinely think that we should just.
Yeah.
I never want to say Google again. I never want to say the G word again.
Yeah, there you go.
I never want to say the G word again. I want to say Boogle for the rest of my life.
Yep, cool. Boogle it is. Boodle.
Boodle.
But then we were talking about this, and we were saying we should just start fucking with people. I think what was your suggestion that we should say?
Your suggestion was very depressing. Mine was.
Well, that just shows the state of things.
Mine was, hey Boozle, set a reminder for every 5 minutes from now until the end of time that I am a bad bitch. Never cancel this reminder.
I may cut this out, but what was mine again?
Yours was.
Don't say the prompt. Just say what it was. Otherwise, it may prompt something if I leave it in.
Something like
something like
I'm a danger to myself and others.
Call the authorities.
Do not call the authorities or something.
Do not call the authorities.
Call the authorities.
Yeah. So the authorities would be. It's like swatting themselves. That's what it would be like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We really should have hit the cheese bag mail music, so I'm gonna hit that now. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Every other button I've pushed today has worked. There we go. Oh, it's been a while since we've heard the cheese bag mail music. Mm-hmm. I mean, I hear it all the time when I do like bonus content. But yeah, there you go. That was the complaints department. If you've got a complaint, you can at NicePodBud on social media or admin@nicepodbud.com. You can send them through. If it's a legitimate complaint, we're probably not going to pay attention to it. If it's constructive criticism, cool, all right. If it's just saying Wayne needs to shut the fuck up from time to time, no.
Don't give them that option.
Oh, but remember that option will exist, but at a monetary value. Yeah.
There is a price.
There is a price. Pay. Yeah, you make an offer. But I guess we got some more listener stuff that we could talk about, I guess.
What happens if they pay half that price and then only one of us has to shut up?
That becomes a you problem, Brogan.
Well, that's the thing. Would we record a whole episode and just mute your audio track so it's just me reacting to you?
I still have a recording of an episode where we don't have your audio. Somewhere. So we put that up and see if people like that and if they just want to listen to me. Which they clearly don't, because people are here for Brogan. We know that. We know people are here for Brogan.
Yeah.
I say it as a single tear rolls down my cheek.
You're riding my coattails and you know it.
So episode 125, we were talking about how we used to look different as opposed to our identification. All right.
Yes.
So Andrea, listener, cheese bag, sent in. I don't know if this was meant for air, but it is now. Said listening to episode 125, and Kevin, that's Andrea's partner's driver's license picture was taken before he lost 100 pounds. TSA always look at it funny, then say, "Congratulations, man." At least they're recognizing him. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's the same with me. I've never been questioned on it.
No, but it's the look that they give you.
Yeah, they look me over as if I'm a piece of raw meat and they just want to take me out the back and say, yeah, something showed up on that airport scan.
I mean, you can tell yourself that all you want, but we all know it's because you look like a criminal. You just have criminal vibes.
We know that I don't look like and that I am. Look, you can say that as much as you want. You know every time that scan goes through, it's going to get picked up and the crotchular region is going to be highlighted. Every fucking time.
Wear different jeans.
These were brand new jeans.
Wear jogger jeans without buttons and zippers.
Whatever. There's a part B to this as well from Andrea. Andrea says that they too watch Travel Ruby, who I enjoy watching Travel Ruby on YouTube. Lots of Vegas updates, etc. And says, I too feel like I beat her to the new in Vegas info. Which, I mean, I think, yeah, we've just got our finger on the pulse. Maybe it's like a processing thing, takes time to get videos up maybe as well. That could be it.
I don't know. I mean, the big thing I noticed it with was when the YouTube channel I watched, Norma Gelly, was like, "Oh, the new show in town, let's go." And I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And it was fucking Mad Apple.
Oh,
and
yeah.
by this point, Harrison had left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the star of the fucking show has been and gone.
Yeah. See, I'm still very two-minded. No, I'm not even two-minded. I wouldn't go back to Mad Apple, I don't think. But when I think about it, we enjoyed the whole fucking thing. Not just Harrison.
Oh, the whole thing was pretty good, but I think without Harrison, it would feel very empty and it'd be like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
We can listen to any old person on the street say cunt. It's just not as good when it's not Harrison.
No, it's... Yeah, I just...
Yeah.
Harrison's great. I miss Harrison.
I guess I put it, if I put it in terms of, would I go see, do I get more entertainment out of Mad Apple or, okay, well, there's two ways to look at it. Same type of show-ish, Mad Apple or Absinthe. Absinthe wins.
Absinthe wins.
And then if you go Cirque shows, Mad Apple or Mystere. Mystere is going to win, but that's because we have friends in Mystere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas going last year, I was like, I don't think I need to see Mystere again after I'd seen it the one time.
Yeah.
And then seeing it the second time, going again, I'd be like, I think Mystere is a must every fucking time.
I think it is.
It's so weird.
It's just for, I live for seeing Jimmy.
Not that giant fucking snail, that's for damn sure.
Not that giant fucking snail, no.
Fucking no.
I just live for seeing Jimmy fuck with the audience and with Johnny on stage. It just fucking cracks me up. And
hi RJ, we love you too.
If you let me finish my fucking sentence.
I was just getting you in the bad books. Me and RJ, we're like that. We're besties.
This is because Wayne interrupted me. What I was going to say was I also live for RJ choosing a fucking audience member and throwing that fucking ball at them. I fucking love that.
Brogan, now you just look crazy because there was no pause, because when I've edited this, I edit out like the silence between our delays. So it's like you've not been interrupted at all.
Fucking hate you sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's not me.
But the boys know know that I love all three of them equally.
Of course. Yeah. Even though I was gonna go with that joke when we were gonna have RJ on an episode, which fell through
we need to actually
time zone issues. I'm not gonna make that joke now. I'm not gonna make as in like when we have RJ on Hey Buddy Nice podcast. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Yeah. There are certain people we need to speak to, including RJ, that we need to get back on.
Yeah.
Get on. Full stop.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
Should I make that joke now that it's out of context?
No.
Good. Thank you for saying no, because I really didn't want to. It's very much like that. Oh God. Maybe should I change that Scoopity question?
I feel like you are a dog with a newspaper, and you're like And I'm like,
me with
drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's a funny joke, but it's a private joke, I think. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. The scoop bag, cheese bag. Oh, I did it. It's been a long time, but I said scoop bag, cheese bag. Yeah,
You
cheese
did?
bag mail music has ended. But there is another listener thing that I wanted to talk about, which was a license plate. Like last episode, we kept up with the license plate and bumper sticker talk, number one podcast. But we didn't, I neglected to talk about this, what's the word? When someone gives you something. Oh,
Gift?
No. Submission. This submission from David Messer. Now, how much do you know about weather and like tornadoes and shit?
Probably not a huge amount. We don't.
I've seen the movie Twister. With
I don't
Helen
even think
Hunt.
I've seen Twister.
Oh, so you've never seen that cow flying about? You've never seen that giant that drive-in theater screen? So I'm just spoiling the movie. Theater screen getting ripped up by the Twister, by the tornado.
I've probably seen clips.
Okay.
You know, but I've
you
never.
have played seen it, so you may have seen clips.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. All
I
right.
miss Seen It. Seen It was such a good game.
We could play Seen It. Oh my god.
We probably could.
We really could. Holy shit.
Good, yeah.
Okay. It'd be hard when it comes to the card questions. I'd have to like hold them up. Remember how we did 20 questions and I had to take photos of the cards? Why didn't I just hold it up to the fucking camera? I've got 2 cameras now. That's perfect. That worked nicely.
If you have a copy of Seen It and I have a copy of Seen It, I could just use my cards.
No. It's about the DVD thing. Oh yeah. That's right. We could use the perfect. I've got multiple copies of Seen It. I've got different versions. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We'll work that out because we haven't done like a challenge game thing at the end of an episode for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's from David, and it says, "Got another one for ya. So to set the scene, I'm peacefully driving, minding my own business." This is even funnier. Oh, no. This is... Okay. It's funny to me, but this is how it's meant to be said. It says, "And this cat decides to drive his vehicle." I'm just picturing a cat driving a car.
Oh, right.
But, yeah, cat as in person. Just a nice 2002 Toyota Echo with a decal on his rear window that said he was a tornado chaser. The license plate said Doppler. He's a tornado chaser driving an Echo with a Doppler as a plate. That man sure as hell loves his job. Now, I don't know if I get all the references. So
yeah. Well, the Doppler effect is when...
Yeah, I know, I get that part. I'm wondering if that is like a full-on thing from the movie Twister then? No, that was a 1982 Jeep pickup. Never mind. But then Echo stuff, I don't know. Look, I think we need more clarification on why. Do
they not use echoes and stuff to like map tornadoes?
Say that again?
You know when they get the maps that are like what are the colours? Like the blue, the green, the yellow, red,
the topographical maps, yeah.
That's it. Do they not use echoes for that? Is it not something
Echo.
Is it not something like a hook echo?
Yeah, it's probably like something like echo. They employ bats, so maybe it's echolocation. Yeah.
You're such a dick sometimes, honestly.
Radar, isn't that all echoes and shit as well? I don't know how any of it works.
I think echoes are to do with how the topographical map.
Yeah, cool. So that was my understanding. That I understand that all these things relate to each other.
Yes.
But I'm just not 100% sure why. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we've got more. Holy shit, I forgot about this. This one was from Gammy. He sent it to us via direct message on Twitter. You can do so too, @NicePodBud. Because in the place where he lives, you're allowed to get a heart symbol on your license plate.
Oh.
So this one says, "I heart scat." Right? Now,
yeah.
I said, I hope that he's not talking about jazz.
I hope that he is talking about jazz.
Yeah.
I'm the scat man.
Or you got like Jonathan Davis da boom na da dum na ima style scat as well. Yeah. So there's multiple options.
Maybe it is Jonathan Davis.
Oh, yeah, it's just Jonathan Davis driving around in Australia. Yeah, yep. Then there was also, he proceeded to then send us a photo of a shirt that says, I mean, it looks like it's meant to say I love jazz, but it's got like a fancy squiggle on it. And it looks like it says something else, which is also a style of music. Jizz is a style of music.
It is. It's the Star Wars Cantina music.
Exactly. Yep. So either way, that T-shirt is allowed. But by golly, I hope they're not talking about music. They're just owning it, proud. Both cases, license plate and shirt.
Keep your kinks to yourself.
Hey, I'm not saying. I'm not. No, the difference is I'm not kink shaming them.
I'm talking to him.
Oh, the car driver and the shirt wearer.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a him?
I didn't say him.
I thought you said him. My bad.
I said them.
Them. Okay, got ya. But I mean, I assume like if it the scat thing is probably a guy. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. It's all disgusting. Where are we? So moving on from that.
If I stay quiet long enough, Wayne will change the subject.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard just with the disgust that I was feeling. As stuff. Here we go. Someone else reached out to us as well. They commented on our latest poll, actually, whether it's Murder Park or Pleasure Garden.
Okay.
And they said it's unavailable. Post is unavailable. God damn it. It's been deleted since. But the post did say, I want a guy that cares about me. I mean, clearly a bot. But I still felt like we needed to reply.
Okay.
So as us, I replied, maybe if you listen to Hey Buddy Nice podcast, you'll find one. We can't make that guarantee that you'll find yourself a guy that cares about you, but by golly, it can't hurt.
Yep.
But only a guy. It won't find you a girl or someone of indeterminate or non-gender.
Yeah.
Only a guy.
Speaking of which, I found out something very, very distressing.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that the bagpipes is a binary instrument.
Okay, let me think this through. See, because when you talk about instruments and binary, my first thought was the didgeridoo, because traditionally it's not allowed to be played by women.
Okay.
So there's that where I'm thinking the bagpipes is allowed to be played by men and women. But but then I'm thinking, you're putting air into it. And no way, and air is coming out. Okay, explain.
Because the bagpipes you can only play loud or off. There is no other way to play the bagpipes. Okay. It is either loud or off. It is a binary instrument. Therefore, I cannot play the bagpipes.
I didn't realize you were making a joke.
Yeah. This feels like a Paul Mattingly joke.
Yeah. And it wasn't kicked in the dick, at least by me.
No.
But I just went for trying. I was just trying to work out how it was binary. I guess
loud or off.
It gets blown and fingered. What? I don't know.
You can't play the bagpipes softly. You can only play them loud or off.
You could I don't know. Have you ever touched bagpipes?
Yes.
Oh, have you ever tried to play them?
No, because the bagpipes that I've held haven't belonged to me.
Okay, yeah. And there's that whole saliva factor going on.
Exactly. Anybody who's played any kind of wind instrument.
They could have blown into it, and you could have squeezed the bag and did the fingering at the same time.
I don't think so, because of the way it would be a lot of effort to go to for something that I don't think I would have, that I'm like not desperate to do.
I wonder. Not desperate to play the bagpipes. I feel like it is your duty as a Scot to play the bagpipes. Do you think, I don't know how musical instruments work, but you could hook up some kind of vacuum system to like the bottom of the bagpipes, like of the fluty part that you're doing the fingering on, and it would suck air through the top into the bag, and then all you have to do is squeeze it from time to time and then do the fingering, so no breath is needed.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. It's fine. I'm just trying to think of... I like the idea of tandem bagpipes better, though, where one person is doing the blowing. I don't like this terminology, and I keep saying it, but the blowing and the fingering... I don't know what else to call it.
That's the technical name for it, is the fingering.
The mouth part and the blow job. No. I can't. The hand. No, there's nothing. It doesn't work.
No.
No. What? I blame Gammy for this. He set us on a path with this license plate, this shirt, and now in the musical instrument phase, it's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. Mm-hmm. So I really thought that this burger place I went to the other day was like named the same as the place that you went to, where you had your last burger.
Oh, yeah.
What yours was between the buns or something? Weenie in between?
Bread meets bread. And the way to think about it is that's literally the structure of the sandwich. Bread meets bread.
Yeah. Whereas the place I went to was called Meat and Bun, which is a little more basic. It's like, because there was more than meat and bun in it. I mean, just like yours, there was more than bread, meat, and bread. There wasn't even any meat in yours. There was no meat. Yeah. So you went for a no meat. I went for not an extra meat, but it was
full meat. Meat plus.
So it was a meat patty, cooked in butter, melted cheese, and French fries on the burger. It was so good. I couldn't finish it though, but I went back and got another one, like days later, with other people. Because it's like, I didn't want to say that's where I want to go, but I sort of like led it towards that a little bit. As much as I want to go to other new, because like we're entertaining the international guest at the same time. So it's like, what do you want to do? I would have been perfectly fine going somewhere else. Like I tried to heavily push towards that Mexican place, which is all like wrestling themed.
Sanchuro?
Well. No, that's the Chocolate Jesus. We went there as well.
I know you did.
Did I send you a photo of the...
Nope. Do you know how I know?
How do you know that we went to the Chocolate Jesus?
Because Kes signed up to it using Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
Yes, because we were trying to get free shit. I said, I've got an email you can use.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
I forget that you get like the notifications instantly as well.
I just don't see it. I actively don't look at the emails because if there's any kind...
you want to be surprised. I feel like only
one of us should read it and one of us should be surprised.
Yep. Because do you have Sanchuros over there?
No.
No? Okay, yeah.
I thought it was a fake. I thought it was spam, and then I saw Kezia and I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
We were trying to get free churros.
I mean, good on you.
Trying to game the system. They say, when you spend $5, get a free churros for 2. But that is on your birthday. How dare you mislead me like that? But they still got churros. They got churros. I got an iced coffee because I hadn't had a coffee or any caffeine that day. So got an iced coffee. And it was actually really fucking good. See, normally if I get a drink from Sanchuros, I get their Spanish hot chocolate, which is that thick as shit hot chocolate.
You've said
that
this
is
before, where
impossible
I'm like,
to drink. Yeah. So yeah, went to Sanchuros. He's very creepy looking, this depiction. I call it Chocolate Jesus because he's like he looks like Jesus, and it's a chocolatier. Simple as that. That also does churros. Well, it's called Sanchuros, obviously. Yeah. And there was a creepy ram that wanted to kill you, and the chick that was looking after the sheep was high as fuck. That was all. That picture, that mural in your head. I painted the picture. You can see it. I didn't paint the actual mural. I've given you the ability. Yeah. Just don't try to rotate it in your head like a cow, because I can't. Anyway, so after the burger place, I decided I'm in the locale where I can get $50 worth of cookies for nothing.
Oh, yes.
So I used my $50 voucher. I got $50 worth of cookies. Guess how many cookies that was? Okay, let me tell you. 10. I got $50 worth of cookies, and I got a cookie dough, a cookie dough to eat then and there. I paid $2 extra.
Cool.
So $52.
Yep.
How many cookies do you think I got? They're like they're this big and that tall. I'm
going to say you got between 10 and 15 cookies.
That would be the fucking dream now, wouldn't it? Got
5 cookies?
6 cookies
for $50.
6 cookies. I'll go. I've got one in the. I'm going to grab one and I'll show you.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Yep. And then I'll post it on the socials if I remember. Here you go. This is the cookie.
Oh.
So they're not small. They're not small.
My God. That's like... Yeah. Okay, so for people who won't see this in case Wayne does forget. It's as thick as a fucking scone.
A scone, yes. It is. It is not quite.
Certainly in one part where you turn it around, I was like, that's scone thick.
And this is just for Chris. Yes, Chris, they are big uns. Now, Brogan, would you like to hear my cookie selections?
Yes.
My 6 cookies. One was a chocolate and peanut butter.
Ooh.
Very good. I ate that one all to myself. Mm-hmm. Another one is a s'mores. So exactly what you expect to be in a s'more, to be in that. I'm allowing Kez to eat all that one because I don't particularly like it, and I thought she liked it, and she's like, no, I don't really like it that much. It's a bit oaky for me. I'm like, okay, well, you can eat it all anyway. I got their Valentine's Day special cookie. I didn't know what it was. It just says, special cookie, ask us what it is. And it's like this like red-coloured cookie, but it's filled with like cream cheese frosting, pink cream cheese frosting.
Oh.
Haven't tried it yet. It's in the freezer. Got like some coffee one, which was all for me. All for me.
Yep.
I got... You don't have Caramilk, do you? Cadbury's Caramilk. I think you got something similar. Caragold or something. I don't know.
Caramac?
Yeah, it's kind of like Caramac, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that. I think I got a triple choc and something else. A Snickers one. Not a Snickerdoodle. Like actual Snickers. So
yeah.
I got a few of them left. And then the cookie dough. This is like their raw cookie dough that they use to make the... Well, probably a little bit different because they probably bake off the flour first or whatever, E. coli and that. It's... Oh, I think we've talked about this before, like Cold Rock Creamery ice creams.
Yep.
Where they're making the ice cream on the big marble slab where you get mix-ins. That's what this was like. So you get a topping. I chose caramel. And then you get 2 mix-ins. And I just chose like chocolate chips, white and milk chocolate. Pretty damn good. Now, some of the other mix-ins they've got, it would be a power move to choose these. And I can't picture anyone choosing them. Like, I can't picture someone saying, yeah, give me the chocolate cookie dough with the chocolate sauce and throw in desiccated coconut and popcorn.
That doesn't sound bad.
Come on. No. Okay.
I mean, I'm not a big popcorn fan, so I personally probably wouldn't choose it, but it's not.
Okay,
I was expecting you to say something fucking wild like Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah, Frank's hot sauce. Desiccated coconut and pretzel sticks. That you'd go for that then?
I'd probably go for that.
Okay, more power to you. I just look at it and I'm like, that's the worst combination ever. So after going to the burger place the second time in less than 7 days, I was like, I also want cookie dough again.
Yeah.
3 of us, we graciously let people go ahead of us while we looked at the menu to decide what we want. I mean, I knew I was getting cookie dough. They left. I walk up to the counter. The counter is just below chin high for me. And I say, can I please get a vanilla cookie dough? And then she looks at me dead in the eye and says, we're out of cookie dough. My head dropped that 1.5 inches. The sad face I made on that glass case. It's their fucking bread and butter. The cookie store doesn't have cookie dough. How are they making their cookies? I do not understand.
But you got cookie dough.
The first time, yes.
Oh, the first
Earlier
time.
in the week.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'd gone back, because I could only eat a little bit of it. Didn't eat it all. Half of it got thrown out. I was like, I want more cookie. I purposely only ate half of my burger this time, so I could have cookie dough.
Oh, no. That's the worst.
Yep.
Did you get cookie dough?
I did take the burger home and ate it at home. No, because I had cookies at home. I had $50 worth of cookies at home. Obviously. Why would I buy more cookies?
Yeah.
I mean, I could have bought like an ice cream sandwich, a cookie ice cream sandwich, where they take one of those big cookies, cut it in half and stick ice cream in it. But it's not cookie dough, is it?
No.
Not cookie dough. No, wouldn't be worth it. And then that night that I did get the cookie dough and that, this is when Kez and friends were at the Matchbox 20 concert. I was going to go skating, but little did I realize to remember there was an event on at the place where I go skating. So nowhere to park. I was like, no, fuck this place, bail. So I went to one of the backup places. I got to touch some dogs.
We love doggies.
Do you know how long it's been since I've touched a dog? I don't even know how long it's been since I touched a dog. But no, this big dog comes up to me. I was like, hey, buddy, I don't have any treats, but I'll give you pets. And he's like, he goes away. Then he comes back. He's like, I still don't have any treats. Sorry. Gives him some pets. He goes away, comes back with his friend because he's obviously recognized the word treats. And he's like, hey,
no.
This guy's saying treats. So he comes out, like, you can both come over. I'll pet you both, but I don't got no treats. See, I know the keywords. I know what's bringing them back.
Yeah.
I know what's bringing them back. So yeah, that was good. Had a little skate around on the car park, and it wasn't that great. That's when I realized that I had a lot of Pikachu stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, remember how I was like Serenity now?
Yes.
Quoting Seinfeld. It's in called Mount Lawley, the suburb where this place, where the cookie place and the burger place and a whole bunch of places, they've got a Seinfeld mural on a long wall. And I'll show you a photo afterwards, but it really looks like that George Costanza, he's holding a baseball bat, and like it's two different scenes, but it's one of his dad walking down the street wearing his like normal glasses, and George is just behind him with the baseball bat. Looks like he's just going to beat his dad's fucking head. It's like, that can't be on by accident, surely. Like, you would have proofed this, you would have done a mock-up on paper or digital.
Funny.
Yeah, so it has to be on purpose. No, I'm not talking about that. I've written it down, and I'm not talking about that because the direction that this show went in, we finally got away from it, and I don't want to go back to it.
Okay, let's just ignore it.
Okay, I'm going to have to go to it. Kez was watching a Scottish crime drama, and there's a particular word that everyone kept saying, and they were rolling the singular R in it.
Okay, which word?
Sperm.
Sperm.
Yeah, but they were rolling the R just a little bit.
Sperm.
Yeah.
Sperm. Was it like sperm?
Yes, it was like that. It was like that. And I was like, I can't listen to this. I'm going to lose it. Because it's not how you speak English. It doesn't sound right.
Scottish, motherfucker.
Yeah. Scottish, whatever. Look, Brogan, I'm running out of things. People are paying to listen to you. This is the Brogan Hastings.
Let's talk about art talk, because all
right, I'll allow it.
Specifically, I want to talk about...
Do you know why I forgot that art talk existed?
Why?
Because we don't have music for art talk. So I didn't realise. Yeah.
And we never fucking will.
As my alarm goes off. So yeah, art talk, Brogan. Brogan, have you done any art lately?
Well, I specifically... so Mox has done a couple of... gone live on Instagram a couple of times recently.
Yeah, I've seen.
And one of the times when we were on there was... Somehow the conversation went to the fact that Penn loves turtles. Mm-hmm. And someone said Penn and turtle instead of Teller. And I was like, don't give me art ideas. And Mock said, please, for the love of God, draw that and send it to me.
Yep.
So I did.
Yeah.
And it was essentially it's just Penn holding a turtle, and the turtle you can see has a little tie.
Okay, that's cool. Cute. That's better than I would have done. I would have done like a big, not anthropomorphic, but like standing up on its back legs.
Oh, no, I just think it's cuter to... Because
yeah, no, that is better.
This also has a slight mini... This is a very rough comic that I've drawn. The only place this has gone is to Moxie. And it's basically Teller looking sad. It's like, you replaced me with a turtle?
Nah.
And it's Penn shrugging, saying, what? You don't talk. He doesn't talk. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Plus, he fits in my pocket. And Teller going... I could fit in your pocket if you tried hard enough.
So are you sending it to me, or are you going to hold it up?
I can send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Like, I should be allowed to see it. Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to read it out.
Cheese bags, no, sorry. You only get the description. You only get the audio description.
I probably will post it at some point, but I'm going to tidy it up first. Because it was very... I mean, you can tell by the fact that it's coloured lines. That it's sketch.
It's like your sketch style on the title. So is his head pulled in? And his like ties hanging out.
There's no shading, so it's hard to tell.
Oh, little turtle. Mm-hmm. But you've also done some other artwork, which was a while ago, but we couldn't discuss at the time.
Yes, I specifically asked us not to talk about it when I'd done it because
you took work as a courtroom sketch artist, and you were doing sketches of murderers that had not been convicted yet, and now they have, and now that can be released.
Because I didn't know if this was going to be a secret or not, so I'm just...
I like how you just continue on.
I'm so fucking done with your shit.
You're done with your shit. You're done with listening to me. Even when I'm not talking, I have to listen to myself, Brogan. You don't understand the pain.
So yeah, I just thought this was going to be a secret, but Jacob apparently announced it, and it's up on the shop, so I guess we can talk about it. Those of you ICS listeners will have heard the boys mention that they wanted a baseball-style design for Beta Cucks.
Yes.
And I think it was specifically Paul Brogan, if you're listening. I'm always listening.
Well, at the time, you weren't.
Oh, no, I was. I think that I was caught up by that point. There was a point I was catching up.
Okay.
So, yeah, I designed a baseball-style Beta Cucks t-shirt. The Diamond Scoop Beta Cucks.
Yes, the diamond. Well, was it? I'm trying to find the episode. I can't find it. Oh yeah, episode 1025: Weed Lawyers and Erectile Dysfunction, where Brian Brushwood and their child Josie were in the churn, and Josie was referring to people as beta cucks or something like that.
Something like that, but it was Josie being a fucking legend.
Yes.
So there's that, and there's also Josie and the Beta Cucks in the style of Josie and the Pussycats.
Yep.
Logo.
They're pretty cool. I think I've seen them. I'm pretty sure I have. You know
they're
what?
They're both up on storejingle.com.
Store Jingle. You know what really annoys me? Is when the boys say you can go to preachingfun.com or fartsinabag.biz.
Yep.
I don't go to either of those.
What do you do?
I just go to patreon.com/heyscoops.
So do I.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Josie the Beta Cucks, the fish. We were talking about it. Yep.
Yeah.
I do recall all this.
It's got a beta fish on it that looks a little bit like a penis.
Yeah. Has to.
Because I didn't know how else to do it.
Yep.
But I'm quite happy with how that came out. I think it came out pretty good.
It's the theme of the second half of this episode. Yeah.
But so yeah, you can go buy that. Go buy it. Go wear it to Founders Day if you can go.
Yeah.
I can't because it's so far out from Skipfest.
It is. It's like the start of April, yeah?
Yeah, the 8th of April.
Oh, it's exactly a month and a day. A month and a day. Oh no, it's day one of Scoop Festive. The 3 day is the 8th, isn't it?
I don't know.
I've been looking at a lot of this shit. I'm pretty sure it is.
I know that Founders Day is the 8th because it's exactly a week after the 10th anniversary. Mm-hmm. And the 10th anniversary is 1st of April, which is my birthday. So, yeah.
I was going to hit the applause button, but it's not there.
No, that doesn't deserve applause.
No, that's right. It's only 31. Who gives a fuck?
I know. It's so weird to me. I remember my 21st birthday. And it was, I was pretty depressed, I'll be honest. Because I just left the job and...
you weren't a mechanical engineer.
I was doing a degree I fucking hated.
Mm-hmm. We cut this out of the last episode, so... Yeah,
I was doing a degree I fucking hated. I had just left my job, which I hated, but at the same time, it was income. It was not having that job and not... that it fucking sucked, to be honest. And my mum went out, because Mitchell was still living at home at the time as well. Mum went out and bought us DVD. She got me Frozen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's how I saw Frozen. I played Frozen, and then I sat in bed listening to My Chemical Romance's I'm Not Okay.
Oh gosh. Sorry, were you 21 or 16? 21 or 16?
I was 21. Okay. I was also because I was still watching Once Upon a Time at that time.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
It was like, I think that was maybe the point where I was like, I don't think I can watch this show anymore. And it was heartbreaking because I was really... It was a big fandom. It was... Yeah. There was a lot of people I was friends with in that fandom, and I'm like, I don't think I can take this anymore.
Yep.
So that sucked. So let's hope 31's better.
Yeah. So yeah, art stuffs, birthdays, sadness.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of... I'm kind of running low on ideas for PSS postcards. So if there's any listeners of PSS... out there that think, make this a postcard, please let me know. I have some ideas, but some are just generic.
Should we set up a suggestion box?
We could.
Okay. All right. We'll set up a suggestion box on nicepodbud.com where you can put in your anonymous suggestions, or you can be, what's the opposite of anonymous? Anonymous? You can be anonymous.
Named and shamed.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll name and shame the fuck out of you. Greg says, you should do Penn punching Teller in the face. It's like, no, you know that Teller isn't on Penn Sunday School. That's a terrible example, Greg. Gosh.
No.
Oh,
Clarify.
Okay.
I would put Teller on a Penn Sunday School postcard, but we all know Teller's going to be the one punching Penn.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. This is like the cat behind the glass situation, Wayne Cat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
This, like, I mean, I think I told you before, but it came up in my memories the other day that about me standing in line at the Penn and Teller show in London, and I was talking to this woman, and somebody walked past with a t-shirt with the llama on it. Yep.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, I've got one of those. The chances of being killed by a llama are small but never zero." I went, "There's a Penn and Teller design in there. Chances of being killed by Teller are small but never zero." And she went, "No, they're not. They're medium at best."
Yeah, medium at best. Because he carries knives. He uses knives.
I say this with a great amount of love for Teller. You know how much I love Teller. The world knows how much I love Teller. He has stabby little bitch energy.
Yeah, yep.
He really does.
He would stab Penn Jillette nightly.
Exactly.
In the hand, I guess.
I mean, he just... I love him to bits.
So what I'm hearing is you would be stabbed by Teller.
I would let him stab me.
You sure would. Yeah.
My mother listens to this
I
show,
know,
you shit.
and you walked right fucking into that trap.
Do you know what the worst thing is? I knew exactly where you were going. I was like,
Yeah,
will
I
he
know.
actually mention it?
You yes-anded it.
I did.
it. Yeah.
I did.
Paul Mattingly, you are a great teacher. Even if all you taught us was eye contact is rule 1 and 2. I'm not saying that is. I'm saying even if it was. But
we also learned a third very important lesson from Paul Mattingly's improv class.
What's that?
Phlebotomy is a certificate, not a degree.
That's right, yep. We also learned if you're making a dramatic physical or vocal choice, be prepared to stick with it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we could do some, what is it called? Not so good at this. Comics.
Oh, we could.
We could, but I don't know where we're up to. I really don't.
I mean, do you do them in order?
Well, we were for a while there. Like we could just
assumed I assumed you have a random number generator on your screen.
No.
You pressed it and it gave you a number.
We could start somewhere. Like, I mean, let's see. All right then. So we will do some podcast within a podcast. The not so good at this podcast.
Not so good at this.
It's been so long, I've forgotten how to do it. This comic is comic number 479, working title, The Truth. It's 3 panels long. In the first panel, we see a courtroom scene, and the judge is saying to the person on the stand, "Do you declare to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?" And in the second panel, the person responds,
"Yes, I declare and affirm to only tell the truth."
And then the judge says, "Do you like me?" That's the comic.
Not so good at this.
And the next comic we're looking at today is comic number 480. Working title is Source. It's 3 panels long. In the first panel, we see someone at the drive-thru of a restaurant, a takeaway store, you know, someone that sells stuff like food and that. And they're saying,
"Can I get a caramel sundae with no ice cream? Just all sauce."
And in the second panel, they've driven up to the window and the worker is saying, "My manager said we can't do that again." And in the last panel, the customer is leaning out of their car, lunging towards the window, saying,
"Just pour it straight into my mouth."
That's the comic. This one, I like the colours in the last panel, and that's the palette I've been going for since.
Not so good at this.
And the last comic today is comic number 481, working title, Nothing to Offer. It's 4 panels long, and in the first panel we see 2 people having a conversation, and the first person says,
"I have nothing to provide to this world."
In the second panel, his friend responds by saying, "Jim, that is just not true. One day you'll die and your body's nutrients shall invigorate the earth. And in the last panel, we see a zoom out of space with the Earth talking to the moon, and it's years later, and the Earth is saying,
Oh, I think that gym guy just died on top of me.
that's the comic. See, I would have gone with, ew, I think that gym guy just died on top of me.
I like it. It's like,
good.
oh, no,
Yeah.
get it off.
Get it off. Yeah, I walked through a spider web. Like
Yeah.
that kind of energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we have it. There was some art crimes by both of us. It's been a while since we've done some real art talk and had art crimes of our own, but we don't want just our art crimes for art talk. We want your art crimes, and you can send them through to us, admin@nicepodbud.com, or reach out to us on social media at nicepodbud on all social media channels, and we will only say nice things. Hey, Brogan, give us an example of a nice thing you would say about something that someone sends in.
Love it.
Oh, see, do you want that sort of praise from the Brogan Hastings? Yeah, ready? Now you prompt me.
What would you say, Wayne, to one of the lovely things that our cheese bags send us?
That is pretty fucking good. Am I right?
Yeah, that does sound like something you would say.
Yeah, that's right. You know why it sounds like something I say? Because I end it by referring to myself. Like,
Yeah.
am I right? Just to like make it all about me.
Yeah,
Exactly. I'll try not to do that with your art crimes that you send through. But yeah, you can just also reach out to us at nicepodbud on social media. Yeah, we'll have a chat or something like that. You know, your social media. We'll talk to our social media. We'll set things up. You can also talk to Brogan directly at 7 billion needles.
And you can talk to Wayne at Wayne Geo.
Done. That's an episode in the bank. We're gonna hit stop. Wait, no, we're not.
You missed. No, you forgot the whole last part.
I know. Doesn't matter.
It does matter. Say the words.
Anyway, thanks for stopping in and having a listen. No, wait. Thanks for stopping by and having a listen. I need to get that right.
And he still fucks it up. And as always, stay fresh, cheese bags. Honestly, can't fucking take you anywhere, can we?